Hello again! Welcome to another episode of Advanced Minecraft with Doctrzombie on 2B2T. And I thought about what I want to do, and I've decided that I am going to attempt to disguise the entire base. And how are we going to do that? Well, first we're going to feed the cows. That seems to be pretty important, so let's grab some wheat for that. And let's hop over here and feed the cows so that we get more cow babbies and turn them into delicious steak and leather. Oh, I can't, because no one's been close enough to my base and the cows aren't hungry yet, except for that one. Alright, well, that's fine. That's actually probably a good thing. Oop, start. What a jackass. Alright, so yeah, so I'm going to try to hide the base, and in order to do that I'm going to have to collect quite a bit of dirt. And I'm also going to cut down these trees because they're kind of in the way. So let's chop the trees down. Let's kill the spider. Yeah. And then let's dig up some dirt. And I will show you guys my plan for disguising the base. Now obviously this will not work if someone watches your YouTube channel and sees you doing it. It also won't work in some other cases, but it is a bare minimum method to hide yourself from unwanted visitors. So let me show you how I get started. First, as I mentioned, I'm gonna need lots of dirt. So I'm gonna dig up some of these big old hills here, and actually this may not even be the best way to do this, because it's going to leave a lot of confusing looking rock, and that may draw attention. So, and it's also, getting to be a little bit late. So what I'm going to do is get stuck in a door, seal that up so zombies don't try to break it down anymore, and I'm going to head on down into the mine with the intention of finding dirt. And, everything else that comes with digging down. So, but let me try to explain what it is that I plan to do. If you're not already aware, what I will be doing is I'll be collecting a lot of dirt in order to build a hollow mountain that covers my base entrance, and the cows, which will prevent casual onlookers from identifying that there is, in fact, a base here. What it will not do is it will not prevent somebody who's got a modded client with a radar bro or other radar tool from finding it. It will not prevent anyone from hearing the noises of the cows. If they happen to walk very close by, they'll hear cows moo, and that may or may not attract their attention. And it will not save me from anyone who wants to put a little bit of effort into finding me. But it will deter anyone who has no intentions of looking for me from coming across me by complete accident. Now, with 2B2T, modded clients are completely allowed, as is everything else. Therefore, if someone does have a radar tool and they're using it to locate beds or chests, this is not going to help me. I will be found out. I will be in trouble, especially because people who are using those clients might be out specifically to wreck my shit. This can be somewhat mitigated by hiding in a specific section of your base whenever you log out that is not immediately obvious, so that at worst they destroy your base, they ruin everything and steal everything except what you currently have on you, but you're still alive. The second thing is that they'll kill my cows. But that's okay. We're gonna get started with that idea. It is, like I said, a bare minimum. It'll help prevent casual griefer from running into my base and stealing everything and killing my cows and running off. And it'll leave me alive a little bit longer. And this is something you can do not only on 2B2T, but on any multiplayer server in which violence and griefing and all that is allowed. And I've played on a few in the past. I actually played one called Civcraft a long time ago, which was not specifically geared toward interpersonal combat, but it had an element of if you were out on your own in the lonely wilderness, it was no man's land, and you could be in some serious trouble if you didn't take some precautions. And that's where I started using this technique of disguising a base as just a blank hill, and in fact keeping livestock underneath it. If you do it right, it can look pretty convincing too. So, but it does take quite a bit of effort and dirt, which I am not finding. I realized that looking for dirt underground wasn't going to be quick and easy, but I expected to find a patch at some point here, and I'm getting screwed over. So that's that sucks. Anyway, I did show at the beginning who was online, but if you see your name, just leave a comment, and there you go. Boy, I'm really getting far down here. And I think my chances of bumping into some dirt are a little bit less this deep in the mountainside. But I'm going to keep going. I mean, at the very least, I might wind up, well, not anytime soon. I was going to say I might wind up finding some diamonds, but I'm about to break my last pickaxe. Let me go back upstairs. That's disappointing, but that's okay. I will maybe dig up a little more and perhaps fast forward the video so that you don't see me just boringly whittling down a whole bunch of picks. Alright, first watermelon on the new farm. Nice. I'm going to turn it right into 2 seeds. And use that to increase the amount that I'll get. And I'll harvest my sugar cane as well, since I'm down here. Things are going real nice in here. And I've got, let's see, more than 2.5 almost stacks worth of dirt. That should be a good way to get started. And let me drop all the rest of that stuff in here. And grab the stack of dirt. And we're going to go outside and get started on the base disguise. So, doesn't need to be too large, although the bigger the better as far as keeping people away from the cow noises. But it will also require a lot more resources to build. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it right about there. I've got this little mountain to help me, this little mountain to start. Actually, we'll start right here, I think. It will take way more than these 2 stacks, but at least I will get started, and you'll get a good idea of what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. I will have to knock this tree down. There we go. And you're going to want to try to keep it looking as natural as possible. So a big dirt cliff is not going to help completely confuse people. And that is your goal. Your goal is confusion, deception. Basically try to make it look like a natural cliff, which will take time because the grass has to grow up in there. You've got the snow will have to fall down on it. You're going to have to plant trees on top of it and everything that you want to keep it looking natural. And that takes a long time and a lot of resources. I'm going to go kill this cow because he is not one of my cows. And I could use the steak and the leather. Awesome. 2 steak, 1 leather. That couldn't be any better than that. So, yeah, this is going to take me lots of stacks if I want to completely wall this thing off, which I do. So, let's see here. Sometimes it's hard to get a good vision of what it is that I'm actually trying to accomplish here. Because there's a lot going on. Doesn't matter if you make a few mistakes because, again, it's supposed to look natural. It doesn't have to look perfect. But I'm going to go ahead and build it like that. Yep, see, I'm already down a stack and a half, and I've barely gotten started. Good news is, you know, somebody coming from down here might just see it and think, oh, it's a normal cliff, and not notice the pen. It's another reason I put the pen in between these two. I kind of knew what I was going to do to start, had an idea of what I wanted to do to try to keep the riffraff out. And this actually is a real nice place to do it. It's very, very helpful in how it's sort of arranged itself. Okay, let's put that level in there. And let's right on top. Excellent. This is coming together very nice, and I'm out of dirt. We're getting there. The good news is, now that I've kind of erected the outer wall here where I'm intending to put my base, I can now go on the inside here and dig up all the dirt that I want. I don't have to go back down into the mine for it. Because no one should... If someone is seeing this side of the wall, it's already too late. They already know that there's cows over there. They already know that this is an artificial mountain. So I might as well dig it all up. I will need more shovels, and I think I will go ahead and make a couple of those really quickly, and then fast forward some of the massive digging that I intend to do. Had to go inside for a bit because there were too many zombies, and looks like I've got spider and creeper problems as well here that I have to deal with before I continue my construction, but... Oh, and a skeleton. Wow. Alright. That's going to be the biggest headache, I guess. There we go. There, no problem at all. So, as you can see, I dug up a bunch of dirt here, and I've got 3.5 more stacks, which is not going to last very long. It does go pretty quick, doesn't it? I've noticed that basically all the time whenever I do any sort of construction. The materials go real fast, a lot quicker than it took to get them. Hello, stupid cow. You get murdered. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of interesting landscape here. Alright, so let's finish this guy up. We're getting close to a real good frame here. There we go. And just keep working my way up the side of the mountain. Oh, fell down there, but that's alright. Alright, so I gotta make that one come to a peak and then somehow join it up over here. Let me fast forward through a little bit of that just basic construction.